Okay. All right. So today is August 6th, 2024. I'm going over my post market review of the market, what I saw pre market, and how I could have better formulated my plan. So, the market was looking like this pre market, and we had a nice strong little push up towards the end of the day. This is one of the levels that I marked. And then I noticed that during the pre market, we had some buying, but price kept dropping. And then we had some selling, and but price didn't get below this last buy right here, right? But I didn't mark this yet, so um, we had some selling, but price didn't get below this last buy, and I wish I did, but I did not. Um, so what price did when it got to that level, as you have probably already saw. All right, let me do this. All right, so sit right here, pin this. So that's this price here. We're really chopping around a lot, and not really doing much of anything, not going down, not going up, kind of going sideways. But I didn't mark this. But when price opened up, and then right before price opened up, I noticed that we had some strong volume, selling volume, which I thought was interesting because I never seen volume right before the open. They usually see it, at the open, but not right before the open, um, which is interesting. So we had a strong 10K volume here, and I marked the high and low of that area. Waiting for Bryce to break out of it. We did break up higher first, and then we went down below it, and I did not look for anything yet as far as a long. I did try to potentially go short here, but I noticed that we still had a ton of volume, right? So if anything, if I was supposed to go long, I could have tried to go long at this candle, or that's pretty much would have been it. So I probably would have got stopped out if I tried to go long. But thankfully for me, I usually wait for a 15-minute rejection or a nice 5-minute um, entry. So here at 9:15 go to 9:30, right? I probably could have tried to enter at this push up, right? And I probably would have gotten frustrated with the trade. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would have been very frustrated. Something just told me to just wait. Let's go into the 5-minute. Here we go. So I saw a lot of this going on here, but nothing stood out to me, and I didn't have this level marked. I was trying to enter down here. All right, that was the level I was trying to enter at. But I saw all of this happening, and I couldn't get a solid line going as far as like a trend line, kind of like these here. All right, so I just stood out of the trade. I was trying to see if I could have did something like that, right? Um, but it just didn't look good. So I didn't trade this. So that trade happened. We pushed up strongly. We bought above. We got above this 10K volume, held, and then this is where I thought about getting in, but I didn't. Carmine did, Mentor did, and price pushed up after that. And I said, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna chase it. And then we slowed down for a bit, and then price pushed up higher. Now this level came from a 5-minute level. This level here I should have taken, and it did everything I needed it to do, but me entering the trade. Right, so this level came from right here. If you look at it from the Heikin Ashi perspective, um, we had a series of green candles, red, and then push up. This candle stood out. It was the highest candle here, and then we had buying right after. Right, so this is the buying candle that took that out, and I really like this here, and I marked it. Price came down to it, and I wanted to see some volume, but I was looking for a wick on the 5-minute chart. I didn't get a wick, or at least a 15-minute chart, but the 5-minute chart. I didn't get a wick, so hence why I didn't enter the trade. I did try to find a channel, but I couldn't make one to save my life. I said this is where I need to enter. We did have some strong selling, but this little candle here held its own, and it was nothing but buyer's absorption at VWAP, and then price got above this candle. I thought about entering, but I didn't want to chase this trade. This trade would have yielded me a lot. This was a 13-point potential stop loss on about maybe 13. I need a calculator, not gonna lie. Let's see. Four times 5 times 13. Yeah, so about a 260, right? And I would be aiming for at least high of day. So about here, right? I wonder what this is real quickly. All right, so that's that. And then did we hit 50% of this candle? All right, so I probably could have tried to enter somewhere in there, but I wanted a nicer pullback. This was just a sideways consolidation before price opening. Anyways, from here to here, when we got there, what did we do? We broke through it, and then I could have, either exited here or just move my stop loss under this one here and exit right down here for about a 29-point move. 30, let's just call it 30. So let's say 5 times 4 times 30, which is about a 600-point move. So that would have been that. And it kind of hurt because price really rallied. So it moved 65 points, right? So it moved. So this is 2-to-1, 4-to-1. So this is like an 8-to-1 move. So these trade here, and then this one here, I missed these two. Then we came up to low of day on both ES and NQ. We came to low of day, and from there, price rejected nicely. I thought we were going to fill that gap, but we didn't. This one still has some place to go. So price dropped. It said that somebody said that it was news from the Middle East about America and the Middle East. So that trade happened, and then when we came down here to this level, I did take my trade. I'm not gonna say I poorly managed this trade. I think I did a good job. We came down, and then we had a 10K volume, right? Price pushed up, came down, and then started pushing, looking like it wanted to break out. So I entered here, the stop loss down here, risking about 10 points, and I was trying to make 20 and or 40 points. So when we got above, we had a nice push, and then price just stopped and stalled, right, hitting that last place where selling started, and then it reversed. So I ended up exiting about, I think at 5306. Yeah, right there. We have the arrow at 5306. So taking about a 4-point move, right? Even though I was up almost like 18 points, right? I was up about 18 points, which sucks. So I closed out the calculator. That sucks also. So I was up 18 points. Let's say 5 times 4 times 18. So I was up 360. I ended up just getting the 60 part. So that's pretty much it. I didn't go 1 ES because it would be risking too much. But if I did 1 ES 50 times would have been that. If I went to two, then it would be 1800, whatever. But I managed the trade. I didn't want the trade to go red on me. Price pushed up, and then it just came back down. Um, had a nice double bottom, and then from there, as you can see, price struggled, and I'm not sure why it struggled here, but it did, and then price just started dumping very quickly, and that was essentially how price ended the day, right? We came back. Oh, that's a nice retest right here. Oh, this is aftermarket. Then we came back. Nice little retest right here. I like this. We definitely look for a channel. See, not even a channel. We're getting like this weird price action. See, price is moving up and then just dumping, right? So no, not even a clear channel that I'm used to seeing. Like these here are looking like channels and push up. And that was a nice channel and it made sense, but price just didn't hold it. So that's it for me for today. I will be clearing up all of this noise, and I'll prepare for tomorrow a little bit later, and see where price will take me, and also look for these morning indicators that maybe price wants to go higher, and I just have to be focused and be prepared, right? Because but like I said, I didn't even know how to capitalize on this because we went sideways for a bit, then we dumped, and then we pushed up. So that's probably something to look for. If we're going sideways, I look for the dump and then push up. All right. So that's something to look for. So look for the dump and the long candle dump and then push up. I like this inverted candle right here on the 15, and that would have been a good one. All right. So that's it for me for today, and I'll be back tomorrow.